And I'm back. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. Did you see that face? We descend even below the lobby where I met Mutao, down to the bottom floor. Oh, cafeteria. Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. I'm gonna turn down the soundbox. Its big windows open up into the courtyard, toward the main gate.
It's the cafeteria!
Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patient. Odds, what? I pick something at random and follow Shizune to the table, sitting opposite of her. Oh, she looks angry. That's frightening. Ugh, eyebrows. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. Ellipses points. I don't understand sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite. Do you want to know something?
Do you want to know something?
What?
About anything. We're your guide, so you should ask us if there is something.
This is so obnoxious. Let's figure out where the library is.
Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gotten into reading a lot.
Oh, no, sorry, this is me. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gotten to reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives the kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, then picks up her smile again.
There is! It's on the second floor! We can show it to you sometime!
Thanks. I return to my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. I would hate that so much. It's like when you're walking around and there's people speaking a different language to each other, and you just like wonder. They could be like just saying like, "Huh, see that guy over there with the gray sweater and the pants? Yeah, he's ugly, and I'm gonna murder him." And I could be like, "Oh yeah, that's good. I don't know what you're saying." Maybe they were talking about secret girl stuff or something. They wouldn't be looking at you. Ellipses points. I quickly notice a conversation in sign is not enough to fill a silence. No, bleh. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. Oh, she has scars on her face. She looks like she was burned. I feel bad. The dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk and asked her, "Oh, that must have been the girl who was staring at me and I stared back at and she went invisible," or something like that. Oh, geez, earthquake. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. I like that line. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she was slowly turning into stone just from our presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students, and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Toward the end of class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. That's like me every day. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm feeling physically weak and lifeless. I would not be able to stand that. Ding dong, ding dong. Before long, the final bell rings. I'm gonna check my phone because someone texted me like a half hour ago. Alright. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Yes! Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Ellipses points.
Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hichan. We've got to hurry already since there's a lot of work for us to do.
Ellipses points.
You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it.
I'm more than happy to get away from you. Oh, wait. The teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
Is that so? We can show you that much.
Oh, God.
Come on, the nurses have their own building. We have to go outside.
Look at that! What is that? We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. Alright. When we get outside, wait, how old am I? Am I like grade 9 here, or am I like grade 12? When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it actually looks like part of the main building. It must be like there. Ellipses points.
This is the auxiliary building here, and there's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and the nurse's office. They even have a swimming pool.
I'm just going to move my laptop because I can feel it overheating. And I don't want it to crash. I really don't want it to crash. It's going to crash, guaranteed. Alright.
They even have a swimming pool.
How is that official? Ellipses points.
Don't be silly, Chen. It's physical therapy, of course.
That's what I want to do in the future. Sweet.
Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, bye. Thank you for leaving me. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. Oh gosh, this looks kind of evil. I walk in, hoping this will really be a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text, Head Nurse, and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. Oh, I'm getting on again. It's so strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with the Hughes medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Smiling man. Okay, I need a voice. What are you? You are... I don't know. You can be the voice I was gonna do for that teacher.
Hello there. What can I do for you today?
He's young-looking and sort of rugged, but the nipples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times. Oh, gosh.
Why, yes, I am. It says on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else.
Of course. I shake off my confusion, realizing I should probably grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Oh, gosh. Right. I'm a new student. My homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation and he snaps his fingers.
Oh, you're that Nakai! I was just reading your file this morning. In the morning.
He's reading my file for fun.
Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related
I'm usually a good reader, but congenital, I don't know.
Heart muscle deficiency.
Oh my god, I can't read.
Right?
He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yeah. Yes.
Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here.
Yeah, that's comforting. I think I would feel more comfortable if they did. His joke feels so out of place, and I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, it's just really weird to have so many medical people at school.
You'll get used to it.
I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it.
Now let me just find your file again.
While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. We're nearing 10 minutes. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all 4 walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. Well, I'm gonna leave you to wonder what's in that file thing, because I gotta split up the recording right here, so 1 second.